Hello and welcome back everybody to some more Shogun 2 online battles today. I got another 1v1 with myself playing against HSH13. I did play a game. I played 2 games with him. This is the second game. The first game I lost to him. Bad army pick on my part and bad terrain where I took and he swamped me. But let's go ahead and go over the armies here. I have brought 3 sword attendants. Yeah, 3 sword attendants. A beaky samurai level 4. 3 nodachis, one of which is veteran. The other 2 are vanilla. 2 bulletproof samurai. That'd be cheating. 2 yari samurai, both level 3, I think. 2 yari cav, 2 light cav. My general, and that is all. I am sneaking one of these sword attendants over to get the sword dojo. My opponent, we're not going to be able to see all of his army, but he has brought a core of 4 katana samurai, a bow samurai, nagi attendant, a long yari ashigaru. He does have a lot of cavalry hidden in the woods over here. He does have a kisho ninja, and he does have bandits that are plopped up right over here. And he has also brought his general, and he's also got 2 light cav that we can see. And I think, yeah, level 8. So, that's fun. Oh my, what was I during this? I was level 3. So, yeah, finally got a match going though. So I have brought these guys just for range, and they're going to go ahead and start skirmishing with his bow samurai, who is level 7, I forgot to mention, who does have 175 range, and his bandits pop out of view, and I'm just like, okay, fuck it. I know bandits aren't the best, but I don't want them firing at me, so I just take this light cav, and I want to see what he's got, because the match before he brought kisho ninjas, and these are the exact same kisho ninjas, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to scout him out. And it also reveals his 2 other light cav, and I'll get rid of a bandit for knowing what he's got. Or, I mean, I'll get rid of a light cav for partially taking out a bandit and knowing what he's got in his army, because I didn't really want these guys popping up out of nowhere. A beaky samurai is now firing at the kisho ninja, because I realized they're a threat. I just wanted to push him back with the sword attendants, then get a rear charge on him with the yari cav. But his general and everything is getting involved, and he's a melee general. And he has negate spears, which I didn't see until after this battle. I was wondering why my yari cav didn't do too well in that fight. Did sacrifice my yari cav for not too much, and that is a mistake on my part. Light cav did almost kill the bandits, and I feel like that was worth it. Moving up my yari samurai over here on this flank to kind of ward off. Moving my cavalry over. I do have the sword dojo now. Yes, I do. His kisho ninja are coming up. Just gonna get my sword attendants in there just to slow him down. Was misclicking here. I was clicking on this nodachi samurai, and it just wasn't happening. So I threw in a second sword attendant while it was, having a little hissy fit of what I was hitting. My beaky samurai are firing at his general. Try and get rid of him. Finally, my nodachis get in there. Cavalry is moving on either side. Let's do a quick rear charge. Get rid of these kisho ninja. They did really good. 71 kills. Got rid of one of my sword attendants completely, but it's just a sword attendant. I'm perfectly fine with that trade. I'll trade a sword attendant for a kisho ninja any day. And then I go ahead and have a misclick here, but this one is my fault. I had told this nodachi to move back, not my beaky samurai, but I was clicking on the field, not in the unit cards. So that was a mistake on my part. He has moved all of his cavalry into the woods over here. He's going to be obviously trying to sneak them around. So I'm going to keep my cav on this flank pretty safe, except for I'm going to take this yari cav. No, I'm not. Alright, that's later in the battle. I am bringing up this sword attendant, though. I need the backup over here. And we both played the retainer where swords have -2 melee attack, because I had planned on having these guys with more melee attack, but that didn't happen. So I go ahead and get my light cav, just kind of feint over there, and then I kind of miss microed and get my yari cav, take out that light cav. I'm going to completely get them off the charge, so that's good for me. Again, I had told those guys to move back, and I had just misclicked. I'm moving my Yari Samurai over here to help support against any more cavalry threats that are going to be coming around, because I know he still has a couple more light cav. Did move my light cav back. They were just getting shot, and I was like, whoops, don't want that. And his bow samurai is wasting their ammo on these sword attendants, and I'm perfectly fine with that. That is fine with me, and I'm still trying to get rid of his bow samurai, but they just will not fucking route. Like, no matter how many volleys you put into them, they just won't route. And then again, neither will my sword attendants, so I guess that's fair. And I think he's capturing the archery dojo here. Yeah, he is capturing the archery dojo. It's not going to help him out too much. He just has the bandit and then the very depleted bow samurai. My Daikyu samurai is running out of ammo because I have not got the extended ammo upgrade on them. I think I got... yeah, reload and accuracy, I believe. That's what I put on them. But his bow samurai finally fucking routes. Finally routes. Didn't even kill the sword attendant. He is firing in my Yari samurai, which I have not noticed yet. And I will put them into loose formation here pretty quick. But I'm going to take them out also with my Daikyu samurai in a good flaming volley just to make sure. And while the skirmishing is going on, and I know I have the skirmishing advantage, and I will have enough ammo left after this, I've gone ahead and gone into defensive geometry. I know he has cavalry back here, so I've got my cavalry facing that way with the Yari Samurai as support. That way he doesn't get a clean charge of my Nodachis, because I will need these brave men to take on his Katana Samurai, because sword attendants, they won't do. I've brought sword attendants because I was like, hey, everybody brings Nagi attendants. Will sword attendants beat them in a 1v1 fight? I'm not actually sure about that one because retainers and stuff. But I feel like it would be a close fight. His bandits are finally gone. He's moving up this light cav over here, and I think he pops out another one back here. Oh, he does pop out another one over here. And seeing as how he has no skirmishers anymore, I was like, well, fuck, I can just move up my Yari Samurai to cover my Daikyu Samurai. And I am firing into this, this Katana Samurai, trying to weaken them. Already brought them down, almost 30 men. I do need to get rid of his long Yari Ashigaru, but they're in loose formation, so I wasn't going to fire at them and waste ammo. Especially since I have very few volleys left. But I am bringing these guys down pretty good. Pink. I just noticed that. Pink. Now I brought them down 30 men. Now I've done it. Yes. And he can't sit here and take this forever, and I really wish I had brought extended ammo because that would have been awesome. Could have just kept firing away. But now I'm firing on this long Yari Ashigaru. Look at that. Almost 250 kills on those Daikyu Samurai. It's better because they're fucking expensive. There he goes. He finally brings out another light cav, and I was like, I wonder if he'll make the same mistake again because I mopped up those other ones pretty damn easy, but... fool me once, shame on somebody. I don't remember how that goes. So yeah, no, he's not having that. I figured I'll just give him a little chase, get them back up the hill, and then I'll bring back that Yari Cav. And I've been shooting at his long Yaris, finally out of ammo, but brought them down almost 100 men. Almost 300 kills in that Daikyu Samurai, Old Man Raven from Tales of Vesperia. And now it is time to get the melee engagement going. Sword attendants are going to be charging in, getting whatever little kills that they can. They will not do too good in this fight, but they negate the charge of everything else. Yari Samurai are going to be going in, Nodachis are going to be coming in, and General is going to be moving up for morale support. Look at that. Look at that lovely charge. 40 kills. And these are just vanilla, but it is vanilla on vanilla, so it's not too much. And my sword attendants are starting to go. My Yari Samurai here, for some reasons, just morale just went. It says it's being attacked in the rear. Oh, I see what happened. I gave it the wrong attack order. Never mind. Is moving up his cavalry, and I'm going to get this Yari Samurai to get rid of these long Yari Ashigaru, because I know how much of a problem they can be. And he's moving in his general. His melee general scares the piss out of me. So I was like, oh boy, I don't want none of that. My Yari Cav is over here dealing with this light cavalry. So I move my general to move in against this light cav. I don't have negate spears, but I do have some upgraded melee stats with the sword dojo. And I've kitted into melee. And my Yari Samurai here is pathetic and just absolutely routes. I popped Bonsai on all my Nodachis by mistake because I double clicked on the unit card when I just wanted to click, but you know, in the frenzy of battle it just happens. And I don't know if my opponent did this intentionally or not, but he is trying to pull through with this light cav right here. And as you can see, he does absolutely that. Gets the morale penalty on my Daikyu Samurai and doesn't lose a single man. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but pull through not cool. And then he goes ahead and does a rear charge. So I'm thinking it was, but hey, what am I going to do? It already happened, no point in bitching about it. But my Yari Samurai over there did defeat that long Yari Ashigaru pretty handily. This Nodachi Samurai is holding up very bravely. Already defeated one Katana Samurai. These two Nodachis over here are not doing too great. Did get rid of his units though. I did lose my Yari Cav because he brought up his Nagi tens. I was not microing them. I'm just trying to get my general away from his general because I know I don't want none of that. Trying to get a rear charge on these Katana Samurai before my Nodachis route, but they do route anyways. Still have a very healthy Yari Sam though, so doing good. These Nodachis are holding out fine. The other ones have routed due to repeated cavalry charges. But his general is just not having it, and these brave Nodachis just hold on, and they actually drive his general back. He's not routed, but they drive him back, and this allows me to get my very healthy Yari Sam and my general to chase off his. I move my Nodachis to just mop up these Nagi attendants, and it is a very close fight. Could still go either way, but I've popped rally again just to be safe, because general was getting a little too close to his. Finally getting time down, gonna move in the Yari Sam. I know he has negate spears now, but I didn't then, so I was like, oh, this is a brilliant move. But good old Klein gets his punk ass anyways, because Klein is awesome, and that is how Pyrrhic victory bring that one out. Fucking Jesus, I was very hard to keep up with that. Sorry I didn't get you all too many sexy cam in that, but it was kind of clusterfuck action. But the power of Nodachis, I was trying out that meta, kind of a meta army, with a little change of it, but that certainly wasn't meta. It was just, I had played him before, I know he likes Katana Sam cores, so I was like, Nodachis, got this. But thank you for joining me, everybody. I'll go ahead and get you the sets, and I'll see you all next time. I forgot to say good game to my opponent. Good game.